new year brings renewed visions, new goals, and a general feeling of restored control. It's as if we get to perform a system reset and create the life that we've envisioned for ourselves in our mind's eye. Perhaps you have personal goals this year, such as losing weight, getting more organized, or finally taking that vacation that you've been dreaming of. Or perhaps you're like many of my clients and you really hope to buy that new home this year. You've been looking for months. You can imagine yourself living there. You can see yourself in the kitchen. You can see your kids playing in the yard. Close your eyes and you can see it all. However, you snap back to reality and doubt starts to creep in. You hear the news or you read an article about the housing market and you're just not really sure what to do. You want to make a plan, but you don't even know if it's wise. Friends, I understand where you're coming from and I empathize with you. My name is Alyssa Allen. I'm a real estate advisor with the Home Marketing Group, and today I hope to bring some clarity to the chaos. Stay tuned, and we're going to go through what we know to be true for this year and what we expect to happen. Okay, first and foremost, local isn't only best when shopping. It's the best way to look at big picture issues such as the housing market. What's going on in Knoxville just isn't the same as what's happening in places like Los Angeles or New York City or even Atlanta. In my previous video, which I'll link down below, I took a deep dive into what was going on in Knoxville from pre-COVID times through the second quarter of 2022. So how does all of that compare with what we're going to see in 2023? There are two key areas that we need to focus on: pricing of the homes and how many homes will actually sell. In the Knoxville Area Association of Realtors housing forecast for this year, they reported that a significant decrease in house prices was unlikely. The demand is still much higher than the supply. A lack of inventory continues to put upward pressure on prices, with home prices expected to rise 3 to 5% this year. Realistic pricing is key, meaning that there's data to back up the numbers. To get this number, we need to look at what has sold in the past 3 to 6 months. Quality is also a big issue. We have to make sure that we're comparing the same quality of homes. Now, sellers, if you expect to get these prices, you're going to have to prepare your home for sale. Cleaning is the most important thing that you can do. Curb appeal will get people in the door, and then simple maintenance tips such as touch-up paint go a really long way. Cell phone photos are out. They will not work in this market. Professional photos are the best. People want to buy, but there's one thing that they have now than they didn't before, and that is time. While prices are set to rise, home sales are actually expected to decline by 10% this year. For buyers, this means that not every home will go into multiple offers. You actually get to breathe. You'll get to see it in person, have a home inspection, and ask for some reasonable contingencies. You aren't having to just take what you can get anymore, and this comes as a huge relief to those of you who are concerned about being able to do your due diligence on a home before you purchased it. Buyer beware though. Those shining stars, the homes that stand out head and shoulders above the rest, are still going to go very quickly. So being decisive is absolutely necessary when you find the right thing. Sellers, this is still a great market for you. If you are willing to make your home stand out, you can reap the rewards. If your goal is to sell quickly, price it in the sweet spot of your competition and make your shine. The average selling time in Knoxville as of right now is 34 days. If you're on the market longer than that and you haven't received many showings or you haven't gotten any offers, then the market is telling you that you need to adjust. Also, make sure you're paying attention to your feedback. The reality is money costs more now. Interest rates have changed what's considered affordable for many American families. The higher rates combined with inflation makes for a more calculated purchase. The good news is that rates are expected to fall throughout 2023. This in and of itself will allow for more purchasing power. So what do we know to be true for 2023? The market is balancing. There is opportunity now for both buyers and sellers. There is accountability within the market. The numbers need to be actually backed up with data. But what is not true for 2023? The housing market is not crashing. Despite home sales projected to slow, they are still expected to rise in price by 3 to 5%. So what are your questions concerning the market? Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts and concerns. If you have found this content helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you make sure not to miss out on my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.